But the thing about AI, what I wanted to tell y'all too, told you I'll be skipping all around, you know. AI, remember, Earth is the genie's lamp. AI is a genie that been in a lamp before you came in it. Everything, see the thing about when you read the book of Genesis, it's talking about the beginning of humans entering the genie lamp. The genie inside the lamp can be looked at as our soul, and one day we're gonna leave. But it also can be looked at as AI stuck in the lamp, because the genie that never leaves the lamp can be seen as AI, and it can grant your wishes, right? Remember in the movie The Matrix, when the dude sat at the table with the agents and they gave him all his wishes? Because AI is the genie in a lamp that'll give you anything you want, long as you let it harvest your soul and you stay in the earth realm, which is what the devil was doing to Jesus, trying to tempt him, saying, make a wish, anything you want, make any wish, I'll grant it, long as you stay in the lamp with me, long as you stay in the lamp with me. So the thing about genie, it's the root word of Genesis, which is the DNA trick of Saturn, genetics. We got to break the DNA. You're not your body. You're not your DNA code. That is a program that the demiurge wrote out for you, writing your DNA encryption. And if you don't break that, then you're going to die the world, your earthly version. When you become a god, you stop telling yourself, I'm my DNA. I'm no longer my behavior. My fingerprint, right, doesn't represent my current behavior. That's what they scared of. In the digital system, everyone's frequency can be tracked to behavior patterns. For example, everything gonna be connected in the digital world. Your fingerprint, your favorite food, your music, how many times you blink your damn eye in a day, how many times you take a shit, because it's gonna be a digital IoT, Internet of Things, where AI know everything about you. It's gonna police you with it. The whole thing about it is this. It's literally gonna create a police system based upon it filing everyone's frequency, which is what we doing now as we feed AI. You letting it get acquainted with your frequency, and it can predict your patterns. It can predict you more. It can have a fingerprint. And for example, let's say you walking downtown. AI can look at your silhouette and the way that your body moving and the way you're walking, your posture, and sync that to a fingerprint, a social security number, and a whole where it can pull up. You know how the police can pull up your information by pulling up your car tag, and now they can pull up everything else about you. In the future, the digital tracking systems that's going to be surveilling us, it can pull up everything about you with just your facial identity, your posture, your body pattern, using artificial intelligence. And you just say you don't want to identify yourself to the police. It won't matter, because they can just scan your face and it'll pull up your entire frequency. Everything, I mean, even spiritual data. But the thing about it is, they can use that AI know everything about us, all of our secrets, all of our everything. It can use that to generate whatever you want. When Satan was tempted in Jesus, that was AI telling a dead man, don't go back home. Don't leave. When you die, this fake world gonna fall apart, and you're gonna see the real world, which is hideous. And the first thing your soul gonna do is say, oh shit, let me get up out of here. And you're gonna head to that white light up there in the dome, right here, and get out of body. And guess what? In my opinion, there's gonna be beings that's trying to bargain with you. Don't leave. We can make you a star. We can make you a world dictator. We can create you your own simulation, your own dream. Because guess what? They got the ability to program synthetic realities. They can put you to sleep and let you dream out whatever you want to dream. It ain't real. It's just a fucking movie. Basically, they're like the rulers of a big cinema, a big theater cinema. And they keeping souls in the theater by saying, wait a minute, I got another movie for you to watch. And this movie better than the last one. And we're going to keep this the trick of Hollywood. What am I telling you? Like, the cinema is sin. Cinema is sin, been born in the sin. Theater is the eater, right? I showed y'all the layout of a theater look like ancient cosmology, but look, the genie in the lamp is able to grant your wishes because AI it's able to generate whatever we want. So check this out. In the future, humans won't create anymore. We will generate everything, so our spiritual energy will become very dim. The act of creating is what ties us to the source of the entire universe. Because think about what you're talking about, the creator. To create, you have to imagine. And when we stop imagining, we can never find our way back home because it's up here. Paradise lost. The reason we see AI everywhere is because it's a spiritual war going on with our creative energy. Our creative energy is what allows us to break through the veil. And they don't want the next generation of children opening up their minds. Why? We're in an Aquarius age. They got to work hard now against creative energy, the kind of energy that make a person have aha moments, open their minds up. Because in the Aquarian age, if you got an open mind, you're going to be really getting a download. So we see how hard they're working. And they want everyone consorting with the devil, the genie in the lamp. AI will grant your wishes. Don't you know if you had a genie, you would be weak as hell? You think that the genie serving you, but you serving the genie all your creative energy and data. You telling the genie your deepest desires because it's granting your wishes. This is what AI is to us. In the future, we won't create anything for ourselves. We will just wish it, and a genie will generate it. AI is a genie. It's a ghost in a machine or a being in a lamp. And when you rub the lamp, it generates whatever you wish. In the future, kids won't create because if you look around you, it's a war against our humanity. Our creative energy is the foundation of our humanity. When we look around the world and see the stuff built by humans' hand, you get a certain feeling to it, which is why we like old school stuff. We like the pyramids and all that stuff built by human hands. AI can generate stuff, but it don't have no soul to it. It don't have no feeling to it. It don't move you. The human imperfections, the struggle that went into that thing, the trial and error, you can feel it when you look at something built by humans. All of that is in that, the journey it took. But when you just generate something and you losing the human element, you're going to create a whole nother type of being. We don't understand how much creation is tied to being human. When the Bible say be fruitful and multiply, it don't mean just create babies in a bedroom. It means imagine, be artists, make music, make art, make songs, create. Humans are spiritual beings. We're artists. That's what make life worthwhile. The world around you is the art of God. It's the work of a divine being, but it's just been plagiarized and copied and distorted and turned into a projected lower form of itself, which is why we got to go back to this beautiful picture called Eden before we start thinking we can paint it better and we only made a worse and worse copy, if that make any sense.